Yo, hello there, my delicious friends. I hope you're doing well. We are in a wonderful place. We have found the antithesis to the wonderful Erdtree, the Erdtree, and we are making our wonderful way down the branches of destiny live on twitch.tv/Mikeymegamega with audio from one of my mods, because it's two boys, one ring. Say hello, Ayatollah.
Hello.
And say hello, all you wonderful people in chat. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, click like, click subscribe. But let's be fair, if you're watching on YouTube, you're doing so because you're somebody who probably already hangs out in the stream, and I appreciate and love you. Yo, let's see what there is to do. So I'm going to make my way down these branches the way we've been going. I'm going to avoid a little bit better this time those dream bubbles, hopefully. And we'll see what there is to see. Inaru. Ooh. Ah, still got caught. Okay, what I'll do is I'll drink my thing that actually lets me tank a hit. But I forgot to drink. Hey, not lamb. It's him, know your goddamn business. Sock in a jar, Ayatollah. Eden ascended. Lady Zamos. Gem Blackthorn. Bro. It's a great idea. We've all enjoyed animes like Laputa Castle in the Sky. Well, you're going to love my new breakfast treat. Lap it up. Eggs are ready. Oops, sorry. I was just seeing if I could shortcut it. I could, but I still never drank that juice. Oh good, I drank it just in time to lose it. Okay, I'll actually use it this time before I get in. That one is on me, Chameleon S, hey-o. What did you associate? All I had was Laputa meets Lap It Up. Sorry, Gem. If you didn't like that, you're going to love my Spirited Away comment. Did I forget to take the thing again? Yeah. Next time. We'll get him next time. I'm rotting. Okay, I've got some Boolus stuff for that. Ooh.
There's a grace really close.
Ah, okay. Ooh, there's a glowing room in there. It looks good. Oh, this is beautiful, this area. This is very much like it's like it's very much like the elves in Lord of the Rings, but still like there's more stonework than woodwork, so it's like Rivendell. Oh! What on earth was that? Oh god! I was looking at my Scarlet Rot bar as if it was my health bar. I'm so sorry. That one's on me. It's like if Rivendell was up in the trees, like a Gladriel's crew. Okay, there we go. I've now solved everything that's wrong with me. I've fixed my brain.
Mikey, have you seen Spirited Away?
Yes. Yeah.
Give me a stressful middle of Elden Ring out of 10 rating.
Sure thing.
Really quick. No explanation. Just say out of 10.
Oh, okay. For me, it's a 7.5.
Hear that, Gem? Fuck you. Thank you.
Oh.
Crack on.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. You've weaponized my opinion.
I did. We watched it together the other night, and I gave it an 8 out of 10. Gem went goblin mode at me.
Oh shit! Goblin mode. I love that you've used that to describe Gem. That's so funny. I don't know why.
Rabid.
Gem went goblin mode.
Okay, what about your opinion and his? Oh yeah, all right. I'll revert the fuck you. Thank you.
Wow.
Unlucky mate. I weaponized you and then abused you.
Yeah, she's just disarmed me by breaking my heart. Oh, lovely. Yeah, let's go. This is very pretty. Over 4 candles. So the 4 candles, seeing as that thematically has turned up more than once, both the entrance to here and something thematic off here. Is this anything like, you know, the story of the witches in Dark Souls 1? Do these represent 4 maidens that represented something involving Michaela?
Joe, I genuinely couldn't say. I don't know.
Nothing beats 8 out of 10. It is an opinion. Eva, how do you rate Spirited Away? Come on now, stick your neck in. This place was awful for my main character. Yo, Salt Queen, how are you? Oh, why? Did it not gel well with your build? This is just really, really nice. It's wonderful, but it feels like... Just because obviously all the leaves are everywhere, it feels like the party's over. Like, this place really was a truly wonderful place to be before the elves left to go to the sea.
Wow.
Ed?
You need to go down. Hold up.
You saw me looking, didn't you?
I did. You iron up that ladder. I knew.
I'm a slut for up. Ooh, that's okay. We learn as we go. I'm kidding. You have thoughtful and insightful opinions. Oh, Gem. I don't. I'm sure you're aware of this, Gem, but I actually, for a large part, I'm pretty sure, Gem, you and I interpret a lot of events and media and stuff in a very similar manner, with a certain element of cynical disconnection from it. But I don't mean cynical in a bad way. I mean it no, critical. There we go. I do see you, Gem, as someone who vibes on a similar wavelength for that sort of stuff. Good thing I didn't have my thing, but I just said I needed earlier to tank a hit. Instead I have a belief system. Oh, too much! No, not enough! No, no, no! Okay. I'm gonna go a little... Streamer's allowed to go a little bit up.
You can't go up that way. You're allowed.
Please go away.
I keep running. Oh, no. You are.
Yeah, cheeky running next time. He's got a rage on anyway.
Yeah. He doesn't do anything good, he's just annoying.
4 maidens and Mikey's still maidenless. Not Lan! Not Lan! You owe me a can of Coke. 4, not Lan. I have achieved the Rani's quest. Thanks to Ayatollah. I have a maiden in this game. Not Lance.
Bringing everything.
Swinging his assumptions. So about the lube situation, what was your experience? You see what I mean with official King Willy? Dude, I've literally told that whole story. Dude, I told that whole story like 15 minutes ago.
Touch the VOD, mate.
Yeah. If you want to know, mate, it's on the VOD. It's on the VOD. Thank you for asking, dude. I've already gone over it.
Right, hot peppers or tea tree on the dick? That's something I'm answering.
Is tea tree what's in that mint body shower?
Yeah.
Ah. I mean, if I had to regularly receive action, then I'll take the mint body shower any day over the ghost peppers. But in terms of what was actually a pleasurable treat, the ghost peppers were intense enough that it became a real hot, cold wave experience.
Ooh. Okay, another question, not related. Can we bump up Nier Automata on your list of games to play?
We can, but
Trade-off,
I assume that that's still going to be after Red Dead 2 in your desires.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that.
Okay. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll put Nier Automata in front of replaying Breath of the Wild, if you like. Not that that gives you any context.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Zelda, but more so, how much do you want to play Breath of the Wild 2 when it comes out? Like, do you want
No. I've let go of that completely. Like, that's it's not going to happen.
Oh yeah, do Nier before then, please.
Yeah, okay, sure. There was one other that you guys said was worth playing, and that may have been Replicants, but not any of the others.
Don't play Replicant. Don't.
Oh, okay, not that one. Was there another one? I'm sold. You got it. You got
God, man.
Okay. I apologize to everyone. I'm sorry. Okay, we're out. Don't. Yeah. Okay. I'm not. I hate Nier Replicant, and I will never play Nier Replicant. That's my. You've got my vibe.
Good man.
Was there another one as well as Automata?
For that series? Oh, Drakengard 3?
Oh yeah, maybe that was it. Just Automata's enough.
Yeah, you just do Automata. You don't need Drakengard.
Okay, got it.
You have to get later and shit for that, so it's not worth it.
Okay, good chat, everyone. One Nier, no fear. Thank you. Oh, she's made of glintstone, yeah. What's she doing?
Remember, the snails control them.
Oh, the snails control the ladies? Oh. Wait, but I've fought these crystal ladies before, down in oh, God, it always annoys me that does. Down in the caverns. I don't remember any snails then.
No, but these ones. These ones do.
Oh, okay. Well, get used to it, Mikey, because these ones do. Got it.
God, did you read it? The game log.
They're like, because they literally have an echo coming out of them. They're like those really annoying arseholes in God of War that helped to ruin the game, Ragnarok, that sung and then protected all the people with extra buff.
Ratatoska.
In God of War, wait, Tosca?
I said Ratatoska.
Oh, no, okay.
Really annoying thing.
I think you're all over interpreting my hate for Ratatoska. Well, I'm not blaming the entire game's faults on him. Just for bits with him on him.
I don't like that. Head right. No, not the ladder, Mikey.
No, not that ladder. Ah, this ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. Ooh, intimidating mages. Ooh. It's got a horse. Huh? Loretta, no! No, Loretta! Oh no, is she going to be really dubious against Glinty? Oh no, wait, my health! I knew I had to take that strike for the sake of sipping the juice. Okay, so what do we got going on here? And can I blade beam? Oh, I can blade beam. Okay, good to know. Oh, she looks beautiful, that character model.
You've met her before, Mikey.
The wonderful Loretta. The wonderful Loretta was...
Where did you get your bow skill? And what's
when
it
I
called?
killed the... Oh, did I fight her glintstone ghost?
Yeah.
In the puddle area, the big water.
Yeah, that's it. Just before Rani.
So, was she separated from her spectral form in a similar way that Gormangast, the dude, has like his golden spirit version, his physical form, and his lesser physical cast-off?
Who is Gormangast?
Gormangast? He's the... Not Godric the Fell, the other one. Not the grafted one, the other dude. Godfrey, the great.
Oh God, right, yeah. Yeah.
You know, he's got like, he's been split into three. There's his natural form. Because he's the one I fought outside the area, and he was like, you've befouled this and forced me to besmirch my own name.
Yeah, Godfrey. Yeah, same thing.
Ah, so I defeated her spirit form. Now her physical form is very mean. Well, two can be mean. Is this WWE? Because I'm Mean Gene. I like what I've got. I'm going to laser beam. Oh, there's some little fire arrows. I'm going to laser beam her. Don't really need that knife. And maybe drop a cheeky clone? Maybe. Okay, see how we go. Just to save me bothering to look, have I missed another grace between here and her?
No, you haven't.
Good
Just
to know.
overrun, I know. Should be alright with the summon. Not too bad.
Sweet. This is all beautiful. I can't express my disappointment in myself for not just standing here and going into photo mode and just loving all of it. Like, it really is as simple as, look at this right here, just this boring shot on screen. That would just be perfect for slap that down, do some Elden Ring fan art of someone, and then just literally just trace over all that shit. Like, all the work's done for me. There's no need for me to try to rebuild a background if I can literally just pluck it from the game, trace it, and paint it over.
Are you going to do more Elden Ring fan art when you've done it? So no?
You slut. What I'm asking myself in my head is, what other hotties would there be to draw? I mean, there's the Renalia, I guess. But she's mostly robes and hat. She's more hat than woman now.
Who was your first, like, promise ring maiden, but not full maiden?
Oh, Hug Slut or William One Eye.
William One Eye.
Ah, yeah. We could do some of her. Oh yeah.
That's like.
Do Godfrey. What's Near Replicant? It's a near... It was a prequel made after Near Automata, question mark? Stroke remake of an existing Near franchise? Game?
Yeah. Remake 10,000 years before Automata.
So it's like that Netflix show for The Witcher.
Yeah, have you watched that yet?
No. Oh, no, sorry. You liked it, didn't you? Well, you enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think it was bad at all. Like, sure, it had its bits, but being a Witcher nerd, it hit the spots. And I really liked that it was only 4 episodes, because that means they condensed it and it had a really good pace to it. There was no boring parts. No
Yeah,
filler.
that's a great point, definitely. TV shows are designed to... What is it that director said? A film... Oh, no, come on, man, chill. A film has a beginning, middle, and an end, and a TV show has a beginning, a middle, a middle, a middle until it exhausts itself.
Yeah.
Remake of a prequel. You're not nearly sorry enough. Elemental.
Just a thought. I think boss fights are easier in a magic build, but I think world and environment are much harder because you don't want to spend your focus points killing mobs to get to a boss, because that puts you at a disadvantage of the boss. But if you're a melee build, the only thing that you lose if you can dodge the attack is stamina, which regens. So when you get to the boss, even after killing everything, you still have full equipment.
That's a great point. Yeah, there's something to that. I just wanted to have a quick look over here. Well, she's waiting for me. That's sweet. Oh, that's where I was earlier when we saw that. Yeah. There's a little dung beetle in there. Oh, what a bad decision of mine that was. It's a hard knock life for us. Gotta get it right for us. Da ba da da ba ba ba. Ba-doo-doo, da da da. When you have the power of a Death Star, as long as the boss doesn't jump around, it's dead in 5 seconds. Yeah, we got that beam. That's the price we pay. I don't have much lung. I don't have much stamina. I can't really open a door if it's a bit stuck. I do have a actual Death Star beam ray. Lord Vader!
Sorry.
No, I wasn't even talking. I was literally just saying Lord Vega. You can interrupt my exclamations whenever you want.
I was just thinking, if you did want to respec, what would you want to go to? Like, what would you... Because you've had a good mixed experience with a couple bits now.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I'd want to go for the one that made you less anxious. Hey, Mikey, I've got a lurk. Have fun gaming. Elden Ring is the best. Rat Lord, it really is one hell of a game. Thank you very much for popping in. Good evening. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, Rat Lord. I saw you were on the other night. I hope you had a very productive stream. People at my end obviously follow Rat Lord, but hey, look after yourself, dude. Nice to see you. Okay, I would want...
No, you answered it. Fine. I'll just sit here. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. What would you respect to, Mikey?
Oh, wow! I would choose... I want to taste both ends of a rainbow, right? So, strength, stamina, vigor.
Strength and vigor?
Yeah, if I was going to do a respec, it's like, why respec to something a bit different? Don't just eat a clementine because you're taking a break from an orange. Like, try something completely new, right?
Oh, I thought you'd go full magic. So you want to go a proper melee? Interesting.
Oh, I didn't realise full magic was an option. I thought I was full magic.
You're not at all.
I'm not?
No.
My whole build is magic, isn't it?
Your specs
Arcane?
are not. Jesus, no.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Bill. How you doing, man? Did somebody say both ends? Welcome in, Bill Nash. Do you know what? I forgot to get up my summon. Do I even have it? I've still got my militiamen. Man, they were so good in that last fight. Which also reminds me, perhaps I want to unlearn some magic real quick. Ooh, rotten breath might actually be some cheese, because there's so much distance. This can go... nah, I'm not really using that. Cheeky piercer for the range. Tempted. I've actually got a healing spell in there as well. I've never used it. Wow, that was bad. Oof, come on, Fire King. It's only my second time there. I'm all about the journey, not the destination. Should I stream? Okay. Fire King, you tempted to start streaming? I'd recommend it. Blood Origin was overhyped fanfiction, in my opinion.
Oh.
I've been playing Tekken 7. It either sucks or it's so much fun. But doing the story fight as Akuma is the worst. That's the one that Ayatollah's going to start playing, you said?
Nah.
Oh, you've gone off him?
Boy. I've gone back to Hwarang.
Alright.
My kicky boy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're getting some of that. Oh god. Sorry, I was purposefully letting her get that out of her system before I jumped. It just lasted a little longer than I thought. Why not tell him about the shortcut? Don't say that. Don't be that guy. Is there a shortcut?
No.
Bill, what's your plan for the day? I know you've been having a lazy day. And I know you've been having a weekend to actually just relax. But how's your Sunday going, man? Jesus. I haven't even got the time to rotate the camera to see what's on that other area. Shit, where's my blade beam? Oh, it's wrong thing. Come on, do it. Why does it do it? Oh, it's stamina. Do you know what? This might be one for the skeletal boys again, to be perfectly frank. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's all coming back. It was the stamina. That explains it. I don't know why, but I thought, because I was complaining about that all last boss. And when I was checking, I was seeing stamina in my bar. So I was like, okay, oh no. Do you know what? I confused that with the fact that sometimes my character wasn't running, even though he had a full stamina bar. And I've confused that with the time the other thing didn't work. Oh my, come on now. Blood oranges is what Michelle Yeoh's eyes look like with her contact lenses in. Oh, was she a witcher in that? Was she taking the witcher's drugs? Maybe I will get my shield out, now that you mention it. There's an elevator before the boss. Super chill, cleaning, bit of laundry. A little bit warm today. Pulling parts out of the Jeep, getting ready to paint. Oh, you're revamping your equipment. Nice. Do you still have the your dad's motorhome, or is like your sister using it? Let's see. Can I see an elevator? Is it that archway that's set in the side of a tree? Just where you died, to the left. Oh, so that other walkway, the walkway that I said I haven't even had time to look at yet, is actually an elevator. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Never had to use it. You're good.
Ayatollah's only been here once. Sorry, when you're my build, you don't have to keep doing this.
Yeah, he said. Literally. So he's left here, so the other bridge up.
Ah, so close. Wait, oh sorry, I didn't use my juice again. Revamping your equipment sounds like having your nether regions manscaped. Is it if you guys watch Parks and Rec, where is it John Ralphio? Hey, she's a wash. When he's just like when he's getting a Brazilian wax and she's just like, oh yeah, she'll look you right in the eyes and then rip off all your hair. I'm just getting my butthole ripped. You've got to drink the Kool-Aid, Mikey. There are two types of cults. The type where at some point you're going to be expected to drink Kool-Aid. Ah, no, no, no. And then there's the other type that just poison other people. There's something very particular about cults and poison. Either for them or for others. I love and hate that man deeply. Yeah, Jem. And his sister is like, they're both so perfectly cast to be the worst people who are still very friendly to get on with. How to put it? I describe them both as earnestly treacherous. Does that make sense? What's that? Just the fall. Oh, okay, Bill. Carpet needs replacing. Oh, we are talking about the same thing. Vinyl flooring. What kind of mess you making in your... Yeah, okay. They're like Q from TNG. Do you know what they are? They do kind of... Oh my god, do you know what? If they did like something where they brought in more Qs, those two would very much be Qs. I actually see that. That's great. Didn't Nicolas Cage say that he wanted to be in a Star Trek show? Nicolas Cage for Q would be pretty good. Q2. Oh, well, all right, all right, all right. Moody Windmill Man, where are we going? Ah, back to the can-do air. Oh my god! Ah, what a dream, what a dream. He's a man with a dream, with a dream. I can love, he can sing, I can sing. Amadeus, Amadeus. Ooh, Amadeus. Oh, there's a lever here the whole time. There's a lever here, it was the whole time. I'll tell you how we play, but I'll do it through rhyme. Amadeus, Amadeus. Ooh, Amadeus. Yo, this bitch is whack. She's in this tree. I'll smash their face with a bit of glinty. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, full stop. Go to the hip and hip to the hop.
To the hop. I got you.
Yeah, you got my back, bro. Oh, it's still attacking the body. Did she just deflect that? Oh no, she was casting the little thing. Okay, we're learning.
I think once your mimic dies, maybe with glinty, not swordy.
Yeah, just be a bit more maneuverable. I was kind of okay with the last guy as long as I made very careful to step all the way back from him. But yeah, this lady be on a horse. Wait, can I get on my dog?
Not a dog, man.
Can I get on my unicorn goat?
Oh no.
My unicorn goat.
No.
Is it? Wait, is it not a unicorn goat cross?
It's like a horse moose.
Oh, it's a horse. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Horse moose.
Can tell you what.
Oh yeah, sock in a jar. That's sock in a jar. You've got an excellent brain for a sock that's in a jar.
Yeah, like mimics used to be able to like solo bosses. They were ridiculous.
Oh, did that kind of get balanced?
Oh yeah, they nerfed them health and stuff. Yeah, maybe with you using skeletons or so. They do come back.
Second swing. God, that armor looks amazing. It's a very well-trained horse. The amount of times you've called your horse a dog. I mean it in the best possible way. It's a creature in the game that assists me that I feel very positively towards.
For about 2 seconds.
No worries. Just taking my tea bags out. Mikey and Ayatollah aren't the Beastie Boys. They're the boss fight mates. Boss fight crew. Sounds like we're about to start a new YouTube channel. Boss fight mates. By the way, whilst he's gone, Jem, do you happen to know Ayatollah's YouTube channel? Didn't he say that he and Sam were putting something together? Can we drop a linko? Just looking at my equipment and my game plan. I probably can't afford to have that massive spear as well. But what if I could. Too heavy. I did not believe that that would reach me. Oh! Okay, that was a really lucky run. My boy kept her occupied for ages, over halfway. Good. That is good. Yeah, guys, go click on that YouTube link. YouTube Tea After Dark. Wait, I follow Ayatollah on my YouTube channel. He gave me a load of flack because I followed him in my second one. Tea After Dark. I don't follow this one. Yeah, one sec. Let me just switch over to my gaming account really quickly. Oh, I don't have it open. I'm going to follow it with my live one until I log in with my other one. Yo, look at these shorts. Gordon Ramsay tries Logan Paul and KSI's Prime. 3.9 thousand views. Fucking hell. Yo!
Oh, hey, that's fine. What are you doing?
Yeah, we're checking out your vibe, man. This is awesome.
No.
Guys, go follow Tea After Dark. Join your boy Mikeymegamega. They're on 15 subs. Can we push it to 18? Come on.
Oh, God, cheers. We've only done it for like... How many videos are there? Like 5 days?
4, 5, 6. 6 videos.
6
You got
days.
daily upload content, daily shorts. Yo.
Yep. Easy.
Clickable things. New Scooby-Doo looks horrible. I see why. Oh, it's racist. It's a racist channel.
Tomorrow is a Third Reich upload.
Yeah. Get him
Hitler
in
was
with
a good dad? Question mark?
Yeah. Hitler had a point. Get him in with the Gordon Ramsay. Close the deal with the Hitler content.
Mate, whatever's trending. It's those tags, man. Easy. Oh, thank you for the shout.
Nice work, Jim. Nice work. Fuck. Should have waited. Okay, this is doable. It's just the old patient play. Patient
Yeah.
X.
Do you think you could? Oh, I'm trying to think. I would use your double skeleton boys, and do you think you could put Scarlet Breath on her? She's weak to it.
I could give her dragon. I could use my dragon rot dog, my scarlet rot dog.
Dog's ass.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'd rather use the skeletons and then breath.
Oh, is it because she's a tree type Pokemon? I can use poison. She's grass. Oh, I've already got it equipped. Okay. Tuxino Jutsu! Be a man, use a huge sword. Honjanks, I'm not against the idea. The reason why I'm doing a magic build at all is because Honjanks, we played Dark Souls 1 not too long ago, and I did like a strength build for that. Claymore carried me for the first half of the game, and then Black Knight's Greatsword for the other half. So I've kind of had a Soulsbourne experience with big swingers. So I wanted to focus on magic in a different Soulsbourne game, just to like have a wider experience of like ways to play it. So when we play Dark Souls 2, unless it's like really negative for me, I'm going to try like, you know, some kind of more agile weapon kind of build. If there's like two-handed double swords or something. You know, keep mixing it up. Why not go for the endless beam build? Well, I'm just not that great at building. That's the short answer. I thought I was on the path to endless beam. I guess that just didn't turn out to be the case. That's rude where I come from. So no. Uh-oh. Oh, that was aimed at me. I thought that was going to aim at her mates. But, hey! No, 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 no! Oh, that animation just finished just in time for me to get out of the way. Oh, didn't see that. Oh shit! I literally misjudged the distance on that.
You got it. It's a bit of a grind.
We'll get there. I'm not frustrated at all. Yo, Corrigan 256. Hello, Corrigan. You an Elden Ring player? Welcome on in. Zero deaths, Hiro. There are no deaths, only practice runs. I will live forever. I will never die. Twitch.tv/Mikey forever. YouTube.com/T after dark.
Mate. Can you do something like real controversial, like Logan Paul Forrest, and then I can use that as a video, being like, I knew this guy, and it'll blow up.
I knew this guy, and he was always weird.
Yeah.
You know the videos where they're just like, oh, he was the nicest guy in the world. You'll just be like, no, we always knew. I forgot to get my thing out.
No one suspected a thing, but I knew.
Yeah, I always suspected.
This is my story, Channel 4.
This is my book's available now. Waiting for the highest bidder. My story.
Oh, what would the book be called? It's gotta be funny. Like, punny.
It'd be Less Than Mega. The true story.
Oh, Less Than Mega, yes.
I played through the game once. Oh yeah, awesome, Gordigan. Did you have like what was your build? I'm doing a bit of a magic thing, but it's just been explained to me that my magic build wasn't magic enough. There's no satisfying some people. Yeah, we're just faking our way through. I'm a bit behind of the times, but I'm enjoying it. Like Casey Neistat's expose on David Dobrik. Oh, which one was David Dobrik again? He did an expose. I remember Neistat. Casey used to make exposing videos about Apple products and stuff and the state of the New York police system before he just became a vlogger, right? They are pretty, I agree. David Dobrik, which one was he? Was he the tennis player? Oh, out of juice. Don't look at them, look at me. Little delay on that third swing. They love a little delay in Elden Ring. They love a little delay on their swings. But I've got it now. I've now basically understood all of their techniques. Their kung fu is useless against me. Ugly Weeb, I hope you're having a very comfy Sunday. Shout out to all of the lurkers, workers, and jerkers, whoever's here, dossing, chilling, chatting. Don't worry, I'll never know who you are if you're a lurker. I never touch the sacred bond. But I appreciate you guys putting me on. Maybe you're getting cozy, maybe you're getting some work done. Maybe you're just decompressing after the end of your weekend. It's lovely to have you. Reiku has food, win-win. Yeah, I'm definitely susceptible to delays until I get used to things in attack patterns. Ooh, bit of a dodge today, huh? She's feisty. Was that even reaching? Can't quite tell. Both my skeletons. Oh no, there's one. Those weren't reaching, were they? How disappointing. There's about 4 or 5 of those. I don't think any of them. I was just a little bit too safe with my distance. I didn't quite get my cheese. Okay, no worries. Barnsley's on the perpetual lurk. I appreciate that, Barnsley. I appreciate that. Oh, he made the vlog squad. David Dobrik made the vlog squad. The YouTuber who encouraged, let's just say, not so lovely things of the people who work for him. Oh no. Was he a bit like, who's that other guy? Not Topher Grace. Toby Carvery? The other, Tobias. One of those people who, like, after enough house parties around LA between different creators, everybody eventually realized that wherever these people go, they make a bad story for themselves. Dear. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll be going for another wee rather soon, just to let you know. Maybe use the Elden Shards. Elden Shards? What do they do again?
The Rune Arcs buff. I don't think you got any.
Okay, well I've just drunk that instead of using this. So I hope that doesn't bite me in the arse at the very end of this boss fight. Let's go. Yeah, okay. I didn't realise that to be so close. I could have sworn this had way more range before. When you went to the toilet earlier, I got over half her health down because my mimic was just so, like, just didn't go down. No, we're back to this. I'm hoping for another like really good run off of my backup boys.
one time.
That one literally gave me a shave. Oh, too soon. We all knew it. I'm gonna do this one more time, but I might actually swap back to my mimic. However, I will go for a really quick wee, and I'll be right back with you, wonderful people. 2 quick secs.
For the Vine, it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Maybe. It's not the, my plan is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Not him.
My main goal.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
not him.
It's your boy, DJ Skinny Penis. No, that wasn't one of the ones that made it, like, way deep into my hippocampus, at least.
Oh, that was one of the popular ones.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely heard of it, maybe. It doesn't sound completely alien.
You do a Vine quiz with you, like, play the first 3 seconds of audio so you can guess what it is. So if I went to you, like, stop!
Farmer's trap my croissant!
Hell yeah!
Yeah!
Okay, well, what about, actually, Megan?
No, I can't. Hi, my name's, Chris, and I've never learned to fucking read? No.
No.
Damn it.
Actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere because I have hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids? Yeah. Oh, my apologies. Oh, good. I don't actually have the thing that lets me use the Dragon Rot in my inventory. Just realised that. Little motive magic.
If you're going to play Scarlet Maul where your voids are up, you're very big.
Okay, Ayatollah. Is that a weed?
I'm calling the police.
911, what's your emergency? Diddle, 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 diddle.
She showers with Pantene.
Oh, I've heard it, but I don't know it.
But I've got watermelon to keep me clean.
Oh, no, actually, maybe.
Yes, Gem and Geoga.
Some of those spells, I can get that stagger if I catch him mid. Oh shit! I thought he was gonna go for the other dude. If I can catch him mid business. Last one. Oh Jesus! What is that? God, I've never seen that in my life. No, wrong one. I just quick swapped to a magic I'm not even using, and that's fine because I need to get the different equipment up anyway.
I'm saying if you didn't stab her then, that was you might add that. That was good.
Whatever. Isn't there like a story behind the guy who was like I don't think it's the guy who described the really big wave. The guy's like, and I was like, wah, whoopah, wah. But the other, there was like the other hippie guy. I forget what he says. But like, didn't the other hippie guy who had a famous interview, didn't he like become like a psychopath and didn't he kill someone?
God, I don't know. Unless you said the Vine, I'm not sure who that is.
So there's a wave guy who's like, and I was like that, and then the wave was like, whoopah, no. But before him, There was like a guy with like a bandana, this kind of hippie dude, also describing like a, I don't know, like a car crash or something. Does anyone in chat know what I'm talking about? Marlon Webb is a great guy. Oh, he's a watermelon guy. Ah.
Yeah. Until they all went over to Instagram, and then Instagram comedy fell so hard. It was awful. It was so bad.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea. I bet they got paid so much to use that platform as well.
Yeah, probably.
What I quite like, I don't know how true this is, but someone told me that on Vine, the dude who just looks at stuff and kind of goes to all the videos he reacts to, didn't he like win an award or beat out or become more popular than Demi Lovato or something?
Yeah. It's just people overcomplicating stuff and show him the simpler way. Yeah. He got real fucking rich and famous for it.
Do you know what? Good for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he still uploads. Does anybody in chat know about the guy that I'm talking about? The hippie with the famous kind of funny interview with the bandana. Or like maybe he helped someone. Maybe he saved someone from a car crash or something. But like the interview is like, oh, this guy's a real character in a good way. But then like his story just went, I think you're just old. Honjax! You sound like half the conversations I ever have on Twitch. There's usually someone just saying, Mikey, you're just old. Yes, but despite that, these things still happened.
Did you cook the dragon's too?
No. I decided that I just wanted to fuck myself a little bit more.
Oh, fair.
Subconsciously, obviously. I'm still carrying a lot of guilt. I need to let go of some stuff, and then eventually I'll remember to equip the right fucking equipment in a boss fight. Until then, I'm still punishing. I love missing with that technique. It's really what I'm in it for. Alright, well that's the end of that. I'm not using that guy anymore. No. Oh, my boys are still alive. Could you even pretend to maybe hit him sometimes? Hello. Artpit's dropped a gift on Honjangs. Oh, no, Artpit, you're just giving Honjangs a gift sub because they called me old. Artpit's just encouraging the worst part of this community. Artpit, thank you so much. Nobody ever gift subs somebody who says nice things to me. It's always people who are mean to me get gift subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Artpit. I appreciate that, dudes. How are you? Let's go. Honjax, you're now a full-on citizen of the Megaverse, bro. Which means, I don't know if you're aware, dude, but you can download my art for free in Discord now. It's like being on my Patreon, except easier to access. Let's remember to put this thing in my hand. This wonderful little locket of love that enables me to do horrendous things. Oh, my... What did I ever need for this? You need Faith 27 to use this one, and my one's already better. Alright, now we're about to start cooking with gas. Which apparently is a big deal in America right now. Americans, is the government taking away your gas stoves for electric hob? Because I saw somebody tweet and it was something like, I'm assuming a conservative American was like, a government that tells you whether or not you can use a gas stove, a gas or a electric stove, is a government gone too far? And then somebody retweeted with, however, they will tell you what you can or can't do when you have a bun in the oven. just trying to see if anyone in chat told me about who that dude was. Oh wait, did I miss some artwork? Yeah.
Nice.
This is gonna come. This is gonna come much more nicely now.
Yeah.
Aim for the horse with the laser beam. Oh, I'm locking high. Should I switch to a lock low? I forgot that was even an option, to be honest. Right, thank you. No, just me updating Gem on the lovely wood painting that I'm still doing. Not done, but getting there. I can share if you'd like. I would like that. Yeah, get with that mean old draggy breath. Absolutely. Yo, whilst I'm waiting for this lift to come, I'll see if that link kicks in. Yo, Elemental, let's go. Oh, of course. Your sanity log. Yeah. Wait, Elemental, wait, that looks like a different, am I crazy or is that a different angle? Wait, Elemental, is this in 3D software, not 2D software? Or am I just like, I thought I saw it at a different angle last time, but I don't know, that's probably just me. This is a 2D illustration, right? Like you're laying it down like you're an oil painter. It's just so, it's incredible. It's just so weird to me to see that. Like I see that stuff all the time in IRL oil painters that I follow, like I don't know, like Arthur Gain or Pink Eye Epoxy back when she was around here. But I don't see people working like that in digital at all. But like we've said, you're a bit weird in a good way. Gorgeous insanity log, yeah. Oh, you added glass space. I think that's what did it, dude. The glass space was just like, oh, wait a minute. Is that just like a reference plane? Hey! Thanks for visiting near enough to make things fun and a little bit tough. So he was distracted by them, which was good, but she did then still point those swords towards me, which was bad. But she does come with a free frozen yogurt. I call it Frogurt, which is good. Frogurt is laced with potassium haldimide. What is it? Potassium nitrate. That's bad! Can I go now? Hey Dark Fox, hello, welcome back. How are you? Happy weekend, bro. No, god damn it, out of juice. I was waiting for exactly that window and then I squandered it a little bit. Go on, look at them, look at them, look at them, not me. Yep. Hello. Oh, sorry. I got caught by that first one and only realized later that the second round were coming in. I know, you know, theoretically I should be backing off, but by still engaging, I'm giving my militiamen a chance to stand back up. Just so that we can keep toing and throwing. Michael T. Sauce, you handsome man. Michael T. Sauce, I wish you all the best for 2023, by the way, dude. I don't know how your last year's been. But I'm really feeling like this one's going to be way better for fucking everyone. This is the year we go get it. This is the year of bread, mate. Your boy be baking. Well, that's the egg that I put in that lady. Don't worry about it. The yeast reference. Maybe 2 more magic flasks for the dragon breath. Yeah, I'm not what I'm going to do is I'm going to refill it this time. I was kind of using the last of the juice economically, but wasn't a smart play. 1 breath, 1 refill. But yeah, I might do a little swapsy on my association allocation. They still turn and face me. Those fuckers. Those swords are like definitely not locked onto me. And then they're just like, actually, no, yeah, fuck him. Oh, no. Do not go toe-to-toe when he pulls that out. Maybe I should just back off a little bit more. I genuinely could just spend all my time just dodging after that. Like, that should be theoretically very easy. But I feel like I still want to engage. So this time, I will back off. And we'll have ourselves a little calm session instead. A little back off Rebecca. Hey, Spud. Sorry, dude?
You got this.
Cheers, bro. Spud Ducky, good evening. Happy Sunday, Spud Ducky. Hope you've been having a nice day. It's always nice to see you, dude. Scarlet Rock. No, that's rude. We talked about this. That's rude. That's gonna hurt. I was preempting locking onto my boys. Didn't happen. No, no, don't look at me, don't look at me! Ah. So that bow attack is always going to be aimed at me, even when she's engaging with the other arseholes. It has been a day where I've needed to relax, so here I am. Yo, Spuducky, come enjoy the gentle vibes of relaxing and chilling, and dossing around playing video games as adults and not worrying about the rest of the afternoon. Lovely to have you. Ever since I heard Ayatollah eating on the microphone, I swear I've been able to smell bakery smells.
Oh, I'm eating crumpets, mate.
I can smell them. If this is a follow-on stroke after that heart attack you allowed me to receive earlier, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, she's still looking at me. Oh, it's a good thing I kind of backed out of that one, actually. She's so lucky dip with her attention. Where are my boys at? Wait, are they dead? Oh, shit. Okay, maybe that's why. Oh, she did. She finished them off. Ah, okay, well, that explains a lot. Wrong move, wrong move, wrong move. I'm so sorry. One more Rotty for fun? I'm going to die anyway. I was hoping to get that animation in. Again, no stress. We'll just get that Rotty locked on and then I'll back away. She's had too much dick. Oh, yo, guys, did you... Oh, my God, guys, did you hear about that American police station where they all got under investigation? Because one of the female police officers had a train run on her by almost every other single male police officer that worked at that station.
Oh, no. Sounds juicy.
Like literally, the article's just like, so-and-so, blah, 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 for sexual misconduct. Also in this case is officer blah, 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 officer blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't stop for fucking ages. Like, because obviously, you know how, like, how to put it? Do you know how some police organizations, some of the ones who maybe aren't the best ones in the world, as far as they're concerned, they're just another gang. They are the gang that's the strongest and the best equipped and the one that's backed by the government. But they fight gangs with the mentality that they are the gang that owns the territory. And they operate like gangs. But they just happen to be police officers. And so, yeah, like, this lady was unifying the group, so to speak. She also had a boyfriend. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, I just found it. Oh, I saw her pictures on Twitter earlier, but...
Do what makes you happy. Oh, yeah.
I don't know who it was.
By the way, I'm not discouraging the running of trains upon anyone who's down to clown. But this was like during police hours, right? This was a whole misconduct situation as police officers. Radagon Sourceel can just buff your stats. You just take more damage. Oh, do you know what, Honjanks? You might be onto something. The problem is, Honjanks, is I'm down to do that. But I'm so happy with what we're up to, I just feel like it's a matter of time. So I'm going to have one more go like this, but I'm not declining your advice either. We'll come back to that.
The stat loss from losing the source seal does not outweigh you getting smacked.
Can't stop the train, baby.
Got it here.
Spud Ducky's got those other apps on her phone. The ones that aren't quite for dating.
So 5 police officers have been fired and 3 more have been suspended after an investigation revealed they were engaging in sexual acts, even while on duty and at the police station. The investigation struck Laverne, I don't know, police station in Tennessee, after reports came from Jason Cole, the mayor.
Wait, the mayor dobbed them in?
Yeah, the mayor also cited information on a Girls Gone Wild hot tub party that took place at the sergeant's house.
Oh, no. Lad! Lad alert! What was that other one where, like, talking about how brilliant police are in America? Don't worry, this isn't a hatred account, just a concern account. Didn't they have to change the law where as a police officer, you're no longer allowed to have sex with your suspects whilst you're detaining them at the police station? That wasn't a law before because that was obviously not a good idea, and they had to make it a law because the police arrested some drunk lady and detained her, and then didn't 2 police officers have sex with her while she was in detention? It's like, mate, I don't think you're allowed to do that. Actually, there's no law against it. Oh, good. Didn't morally consider it a bad idea at all.
Just found it. So
Oh my God, come down! Sorry, dude. Say again?
No, you concentrate. Don't.
If you're reading that article, you've got to do it again. That music was way too loud.
No, I stopped.
Oh, okay.
Don't want to interrupt, sorry.
That's called rape. I don't know if that one was rape. Like, she drunkenly consented, I think. But the problem is they are literally like, do you know how you got to watch out when you're in a position of power over someone else? Even like, and I know that this is a really shit example, but it is true. Even as a live streamer making friends with random people on the internet, if I'm friends with them through like live stream or YouTube, I'm technically in a position of power and have to be very careful about, getting cheeky. So, like, this is the worst example because they are literally the police officers that are detaining you. It is the ultimate example of misusing a position of power. And also, yes, you're fucking suspects whilst you're police officers in the police station. Maybe don't do that. I've got no words for that one. It's the ankle cuffs that suck the most. Oh, Gem. Gem, are you talking about sex whilst being detained? Wait, is this bedroom talk? Or being arrested talk? I'm so sorry. I'm not making a joke here. I'm just halfway between 2 combos. Gem, have you been legs ankled? Have your ankles been tied to things, Gem, in order to facilitate your personal detainment during a fun time in the bedroom? Oh, you're in the middle of eating. Reiku, go get some food. Oh, were you distracted by the thrilling live stream? Bless your sweet heart. Anyway, I'll close your bread image for now so I can see chat on both screens. How deep's that hole, Mikey? I know. There's no bottom in a bog. They're all tops. Please be poorly. Please be poorly. No. Still fighting a good fight, huh? Oh, poorly. Okay. Operation Be Really Patient is underway.
It's not gonna last forever, it's still sure.
Nearly used my spear then. Oh my god, come on, mate. Oh my god, come on. What? Oh, I didn't expect that to go right towards me. That's okay. We did all right. Man, that one skeletal militiaman was hardcore. Man, he was a real bro. He was a ride or die. I was trained to be a corrections officer, and it was one of those you need to know how this feels situations. Oh, Gem. Oh, Gem, is that why you were agreeing with me so fervently when I was talking about how the British prison system or prison systems in general are not good environments on either side of the bars, and that you really don't want to work with the people who are engaged in that area at all, because it is not the world's best people who end up as corrections officers. Oh, Gem, that's fascinating. Gem, I'm going to quiz you. Well, tell me what you do. I don't want to, but I'm going to ask you about that next time we're all chilling out on Discord. If, you know, if you're done to share. There's always a wink implied. Yeah. I'm always winking. So close! Thank you for believing, Spud. I want a snack. Because we're streaming early, because it's Sunday Fun Day, I kind of like, I didn't change my routine, so I've just had my lunch and my dinner quite early. I even got an extra cup of tea out of it, because it wasn't near my bedtime. But I've got some blackberries downstairs, and a mint chocolate bar. Mint club. Guys, whenever you get clubs or Kit Kats, do you rub the silver so that you can see the logo on a chocolate bar through the silver packaging? No, I didn't have my dragon rod's breath out. Allow me to solve that. Badly managed. What's check? Health check. Elemental. I shall have a health check. Oh, yeah, that's a good shot. Thank you. You've never had a Kit Kat that wasn't melted. Slightly melty Kit Kats are delicious. You always beat a boss when I'm here. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm trying to impress you, Spud Ducky. That's why. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that chocolate bar. I'm really hungry for it now. Now that I've mentioned it, I desire it. I spoke my truth out to the world, and now I need to go and redeem it. Okay, not necessarily to use in real life, just purely aesthetically. If you could have one item, armor, weapon, or key item from Elden Ring, even if it's like a prop recula and it's just made of foam, it looks perfect, to mount on your wall at home, what would you go for?
Ooh. Millennia's arm.
Ooh, that's the golden arm, right? That with the sword that pops out?
Yeah.
How would you have it? Like sideways along the wall with the sword out? Or would you have it like in a bent position with the sword back so it took up a slightly more square space?
I'd have it like... How do I explain some words? Shoulder at the top. Bent elbow so hand is straight. But then sword up.
I think I'm with you. Oh wow! My slight head move. Did you see that? My slight head movement when you do 2 rounds of that all at once moved my hitbox just as she swung. That was amazing. That was pure good fortune. Not that time, obviously. Oh, you can hear her cough. I didn't realise they have a cough audio file for the bad guys. Oh, unless that was my character coughing to death as she died. You'd go for a Billy Bass. There's not one in Elden Ring, though. A Rivers of Blood katana. Like the real-life relic. Ooh. I forget what that looks like. I still haven't got any other katanas in the game. That works. No. No working, no worky. Only looky. So it's purely about the aesthetic of how it would look on your wall, mixed with how passionate you are about it. The Golden Order Greatsword. Oh, I don't even know that one. Is that the one that kind of glows with lightning? Oh, you can crouch run. Okay, this one may be the one, but it might also not be, so no pressure. Is she poorly? No. Still healthy and hale. Just trying to get that in whilst I can. Found that out. Ooh, better. Get away from them, you bitch! No, don't take the potion now when you're in the middle of a juice box. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh. Go on, finish her, finish her. Just one shot. Go on, lad. I'm trying to get my dude to do it. Go on, fuck her up. Hey. Woo.
You got me.
Oh, sorry. Thank you very much for believing in me. Once again, we're almost at the end of the episode, but we've got plenty more time. Here we are. Yo, Spud Ducky, that one's for you, babe. How you feeling, Spud Ducky? Feel like your ankles could do with a little bit of handcuffing, huh? Yeah? Be a shame to keep those knees knocking together. That's all I'm saying. Come join the Alpha Squad. Elemental! Elemental Geo has dropped a gift sub onto Frazum. Elemental, thank you so much for that winner's gift sub. I have Loretta's Mastery, that really intimidating 4-way big bow shot, now available. Fuck yeah. I have her sickle. Do you want to know what's really sick? My gameplay. Spud Ducky, Elemental, Flat 4 out, Gem Black, Fawn, Booty, Michael T. Sauce, Joey Koto, Steedat, hey Joey, Steedat, Sognajar, Wolf Canis, Gabby, Artpit, Onjanks, and all you wonderful people. I see you, Ladies Amos. Thank you very much for all the support. Thank you for believing. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Let's pick up the 0 runes. Oh yeah. Yo. I smell a cheeky level up. Scalamoose, will you do the fandango?
Can I change my item for your question?
You may.
Rani.
The doll?
She's a doll. I can take that. Yeah. For reasons.
Mate, you get rope burn. I've seen what she's made of.
No, there's silicon molds for that. You're right.
you know a specialist.
I know a guy.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The life-size Rani, not even the doll.
No, not the miniature. What are you gonna do with
that? Well, I think you told me a while ago what people do with those. Let's go up Vigor 22, everybody. Vigor 22 and a good attitude for the future.
You're only, what, 5k off the next one? You might as well pop a bauble.
For the Zoom, on that note, you stole my 9-month Twitch baby. Oh, because of Well, hey, it still counts. It still counts for Zoom. Fear not, you wonderful thing. Bill, how you doing, by the way? I've already asked you that, but tell me again. I'm needy. If you could have one soundtrack from any game or movie, and that would be the only music you could hear for the rest of your life, what would it be? One soundtrack from a game or a movie, and that's the last one you hear for the rest of your life. Now, what I want to say is Blade Runner 2049, because it's atmospheric, and it's mixed with some like really chill classical songs. You've got Elvis, and you've got the crooners. But what I'm going to go for is probably going to be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, because the soundtrack to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 is a really fucking good mixtape. That's a great question, though. Same to chat. If you guys had to go with one soundtrack from a game or a film for the rest of your life, that's your only thing, what would you vibe?
I think you've nailed it with Guardians. That's the best like variety mix I can think of.
A little WD-40 of... No, Joey, no. We're no longer WD-40ing in the bedroom. That can's going back under the sink where it belongs.
I really like the Nier playlist from Automata.
Ooh.
It's very nice.
But is it
Like a
all like?
synchronization.
Is it all like kind of anime orchestral sort of grandiose stuff?
I wouldn't say anime. It's just very grand orchestral. Yeah, it's very good.
Sorry, I totally zoned out. Okay, Vigor 23. Good shout, dude. I'm so vigorous now. Look at my health bar.
Oh boy, he's growing up. He's getting. Look at that health bar.
That's got to be one of the biggest health bars in the game. That's massive compared to what I was doing earlier. Yo. Sinking stats into that is wild. Let's fucking go. My days of being a glass cannon are over. Now I'm all cannon all the time.
Like paper mache cannon at the minute.
Mate, what are you talking about? I'm the original mangaka's work all the way through. 100% canon.
God.
Yeah, you liked it. You liked it. Don't be like, ooh, okay. Do you want to know what this reminds me of already? Looking down there, from the outside edge of a city where all the shit flows down, Blight Town. Horrible Blight Town energy down there. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, is that butterflies? Oh, that's a long ladder. Reminds me of that loading screen in Metal Gear Solid where you climb out of a missile bunker for 15 minutes.
Oh yeah. That was like, I was looking into that. That's like the hardest part of the speedrun of that game because no one knew how to not do it. But then one guy found out how to do it in seconds.
Oh,
smashed all the records.
Oh shit. Yeah. When there's like an actual breakthrough and it's like, it doesn't just change the nature of the game. It means that the next 2 days of speedrunning is the most dynamic leaderboard ever. Because the guy finds it gets to the top, but like that person isn't necessarily one who can keep up with everyone else.
Yeah, but for it to be official, you have to upload how you did it to be proved. And then obviously after that, everyone did it. But
I mean,
it's fun though.
who's speed, even like nothing to do with streaming, but who on earth is speedrunning and not recording it?
Yeah, that's true. It's just claims, I guess. Anyone could be like, well, yeah, I speedrun that in an hour, mate. It's like, no, you fucking didn't.
Closer and closer. So now that we're closer in... Oh, no, here we go. That's the tree. Sorry. I thought for a minute the tree was a stump, and I was like, okay, then what does that imply? Like, oh, the tree was defeated once before, which is why the Erdtree's in power. And now the tree's grown anew, and that's why it's coming up as the secondary big cult energy action behind some of the people in power. I'm just talking.
I can tell you, because if we're going to run to Melania, it's not really going to tell you about the tree.
Okay, let me have one last guess, and then I'd love for you to lure me in as a wrap-up. I think I'd have to go with the Nier Gestalt Nier Replicant soundtrack. Oh, another Nera! Some of the music theory behind the Automata music is actually god tier. Those tracks are honestly some of my favourite, and I get chills listening to them hundreds of times. Yep. Really?
Agreed.
Oh, okay. I'll put more onus into your answer then in that case.
Oh, cheers. Cheers, mate.
No.
Someone else has said it. Oh, he's not bullshitting me. Okay.
Not like that. I wasn't undermining you. I was trying to validate him.
You're good.
This is now way nicer to look at than when I was up there a minute ago. Okay, so we have a different tree, and I'm pretty sure they're not best friends holding hands. So and what was this called again? Halfen tree? Hag tree?
Halig tree.
The Halig tree was the original tree, and it was usurped by the ways of the Erdtree. Halig tree... No? Nothing?
No.
Okay.
No.
The Halig tree... Both trees are sources of power. The Erdtree is related to the astral event, But the Halig tree is something else. And people have been getting involved with the Halig tree sides of things. And their life force or root energy has been doing something different. And obviously this is in relation to the Elden Lords and the shattering of the ring. So, something. Alright, go ahead. It's all you, man.
Yeah, nah, you're miles off. Okay, so do you know anything about Melania and Mikola?
No, nothing. No. Rebirth, blooming, undying themes.
So Melania is known as oh god, I can't remember her official title, but something like Queen of Scarlet Rot or the Scarlet Rot Witch or something. So she's also a god and sibling of Rani, same as Mikola. Mikola was born very, very frail. Like, there is another boss in this completely different area we're not going to, but you can see him and he's literally just a skinny, frail arm poking out of like an egg. And he barely moves. That's Mikola.
Oh.
Sorry, it's coming through. And then her brother Melania, sister Melania is our Scarlet Rot goddess. That's it. And she's infested with Scarlet Rot to where every day, every single minute of her life is. But she's immortal. She can't get rid of it. She's God, but she's infested with it and can't get rid of it.
Oh, is she in eternal agony?
Exactly. Yeah, but she.
So she's like a live streamer.
So she fights for her brother Mikola and protects him and all this. So Mikola, he's got more smarts than Braun because he can barely move. So he created the Halig tree separate to the Erdtree to try and cure Melania's Scarlet Rot because the Erdtree couldn't do it. So he basically tried to make a second powerful tree.
Right, okay, and what was the catalyst for the tree? What was the seed?
I don't have to Google that.
Okay. But basically, Michaela's brother came up with the idea of an alternative tree source to use as a catalyst of healing.
Also, the Halig tree began as a sapling, and it's watered down blood of Mikola. Makes sense.
Oh, he's used her blood to grow into a tree to heal her blood.
His own blood to create the tree to try and cure hers, yeah. There was, do you see that when you first came down the elevator, the knight that you fought?
Mm-hmm.
He's called a clean rot knight. To emphasize that what they're doing here is to cleanse and help the Scarlet Rots.
Help get rid of the Scarlet Rot.
Yeah.
Clean rot. Okay, so these are what do you call combat medics? But there's knights of holy orders based around healing and suffraging.
Yeah.
They're also tough fuckers. Got it. Yeah. Sorry, my earlier exclaim of anguish was, I got speared straight through a solid brick wall.
That chest you got to is kind of the right way, but you want to go back to it because... Oh, you missed it.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, there's a legendary summon in there for a clean rot knight. You probably never use it, but if you want to...
Oh, I'm big on the legendaries. This is so beautiful, and it's jam-packed with problematic people. I'm just gonna skip my sweet little ass. Oh, no! No, I lied. Oh, there's crossbows! Sorry, I might have just missed out on the sweet crossbow action there. I didn't quite eyeball them. Oh, look at him macking to camera. They're all showing off now. Yeah, I'll go back to there.
There is like a little walkway you can jump on to go to the other side, and you go around the crossbows.
Nice. As a music video producer vibing and analysing one of the tracks on Automata that I'll share. Oh yeah, do you want to whisper that to me? I'm down for that. I watched a wonderful video that broke apart the Lord of the Rings soundtrack in kind of like a similar way. You fell for the bait, May. I got hungry. I'm hungry for the win. Oop. Still slightly off.
Be back soon.
No worries. Oh. He's just sitting there. Oop. Now, come on. Ooh, there's eggs. Egg sacks. They're all a bit problematic, right, don't they? All I can hear is something. Ooh, something horrific. I don't know what it is. Don't want it. Oh, no, no, no. Ah, no, 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 no. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's one of those really aggro guys with all the limbs. Oh, he's climbing up. They climb, they climb, they climb. RE3 remake facehugger. Wait, what would you bring that up? Dude, why would you even bring that up? I'm having fun right now. Ooh, I was very close to getting through all of that. That was really good.
Oh, mate, there's literally a Grace just around the corner in front of you.
Dude, I was dodged. I explored whilst I was dive rolling away from people. But I still need to go and get that thing anyway. Is this the end game location? Astro, this is for Melania, the really famous boss. We're right in and up and in business. I'm going to lurk. I'm going to go play a casual game. Good for you, Spud Ducky. As long as you're enjoying yourself, all games are valid. You meant a paladin knight who has high defense and healed. No, Okra. I think. No, I'm talking about real life. I can still whisper it if you want. That's up to you. Oh, the video about the. Oh, it's got story and lore spoilers. Oh, Elemental. Seeing as we've just all agreed that I'm going to play Nier, not too long after Red Dead, I'll hold off for now. Thank you very much for double checking that. What is that? Spud Ducky, everything in here is terrible. Everything here is awful but you, mate.
Wait, I'm sat right here.
Yeah! Ayatollah's like that meme video of that guy smelling 3 different women and misguessing which one's his girlfriend.
Oh, that's rough. I've seen that. Unless which one smells of leaks, I guess. That's easy. Way Welsh racism.
Is that? I was about to say, I was just like, you getting some stuff off your chest there, mate? Nell's great, but she smells of leaks. I have to talk to someone.
Smells of onions.
Hey, Nell is fucking killing it. Power to her. She's doing great.
Yeah, yeah. I think in her new numbers, she's the biggest Warhammer streamer now. It was Jimmy, which gone past him. Just in terms of views, obviously not community and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. We're not talking like this isn't a fucking competition, but like that's still absolutely great. Like, I would hold that up as a friendly mark of pride. Like, hey.
Yeah, absolutely.
I obviously I'm hardly going to talk about it because like it sounds like I'm putting people down, but like it's super crazy to me when I think about YouTube channels that I've been watching and following for years, and channels that really entertain me or do shit that I think is wild, and then just realizing that I'm now a bigger channel than them. It's like, we're like, so things that I used to look up to as entertainment, like we're now peers. Do you know what I mean? That like is crazy to me.
Smashing it, mate. When are you getting your own custom building, huh?
A custom building? Yeah. Well, mate, no. I'm not big of a janitor, Jesus Christ.
A mega corp? I'll work there, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. We are, it is, like, well, obviously at the moment, I've kind of done my best to float my numbers, balance, and reach without much growth over the last few years, just so I can chill out and not stress. So I've kind of been focused on other things. But, like, you know, if I do start pushing it again, then I am going to theoretically have to become a limited company.
Let's do it, mate.
Yeah. I'm just not super hungry for it.
It means more work for you. That's a no.
Yeah.
So you hire people to do the work, so you can sit and do nothing. Easy.
Yeah, but then you have to conform to employment law. Like I've gone from the dream of no longer having to work back into I've now turned this into a job.
Yeah, definitely.
So I went the wrong way because I didn't find that. Oh no, I did find that grace. I was just talking to you the whole time. Do you know what? Me sitting at this grace did not register in my brain.
There's a like special item in there. You don't need it, but you can grab it.
Yeah, that chest is open hopefully now. And your boy wants it. Look at these little sluts. They look like someone's OC on Twitter. Back off. Yay! Mikey's Black Book of Anime Illustration Peeves. Page 1.
Different coloured eyes? No.
Yeah. Your OC does not need to have heterochromia in order to be unique. Ooh, look at this! So, what is this hole in the lore? Oh, by the way, guys, thank you very much for joining. We're going to cut the episode there. So I'm going to just start from the last save point in the next episode. Click like, click subscribe, follow the playlist. Join us live on twitch.tv/Mikeymegamega for a little bit more peace and love.